In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to achieve any goal you set for yourself. Even if it seems impossible, even if you've never done it before, even if nobody believes you can pull it off. And we're gonna do it by understanding how does your psychology affect goal setting, how to make sure both the conscious and the unconscious are aligned toward that goal, and how you can architect your environment, your routines, your protocols to give you what you want. This is a very simple 3-step process that I've used throughout my life. We coach our clients with this and it works every time. Now, if you think about it, why do most people never get to their goals? Why is preventing them to achieve what they want? Well, there's in essence 3 main reasons. One is because those goals are not clearly defined. They do not know what they want with precision. So it's very hard to actually get there, right? So that's the first thing that I've noticed time and time again prevents people from achieving their goals. The second thing is they don't know how to get there. They don't know what's the system. And finally, they do not become the person that deserves the goal. They do not pay the price that needs to be paid to get to that goal, right? So our 3-step system is aimed at solving these 3 specific issues. First, defining the goal. 2, creating the system. And 3, becoming an elite operator, so you have no other chance than achieving those goals. So the first step is to set the right goals. And when I say the right goals, not only has to be a specific, you truly need to care about it. And this is why traditional goal setting advice is misguided. You've heard 1,000 times that you need to set SMART goals that are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely, right? It has a time frame. Well, that's dumb. SMART goals are dumb because they do not channel intrinsic motivation. They truly do not motivate the nervous system to help you get there. We are teleological beings, as Aristotle said. We need goals in order to function. But if we set goals that are too below our potential, we're just not gonna care enough and we're gonna get distracted. If we set goals that are too far away and we do not create the systems that allow us to actually believe in our possibility of getting there, go after them and the system is going to crash. So you need to set a goal that is a stretch goal, that is currently outside of what you have been able to achieve in your life so far. Something that may seem impossible, but you believe there's a slight chance that you could pull it off if things go your way. So it's not totally impossible, it is just a little bit less than impossible and is way outside of the current level of your abilities. Based on the science of goal setting, a goal is worth pursuing, 1, if it's valuable to you, if you truly care about it. 2, if you expect to get it. 3, if it comes fast enough. And 4, if you make sure you do not get distracted. Setting a stretch goal is the perfect way to give yourself a better chance to actually achieve it. Then step number 2 is, what is the system? Create the system. What are the series of steps that you need to follow in order to get there? And be super specific, because what this does is align the conscious and the unconscious sides of the mind. I've said in other videos, I'm going to link it here, the number 1 performance pitfall, and that happens at all levels, is a mismatch between the conscious and the unconscious. And that is manifested by those that do not expect to get the goals they set. They do not expect to win. They may want to win. They may believe they can win, but they do not expect it. They do not train enough. They do not go after it hard enough. They do not care enough. So in the end, when the going gets tough, get what? They get destroyed by their competition. So by setting the system the right way, you can in essence convince your unconscious that there's absolutely no way for you to not achieve the goal. And let's get an example. So in order to be specific. So let's say right now that you are willing to double the revenue in your business. Let's say that you are an agency owner and you're currently doing lead gen through cold email, right? So you're sending 1,000 cold emails per week and you are signing 5 clients per month, let's say, average numbers. So how would you double the amount of clients you get? Well, easiest answer is let's just double the amount of outreach. Let's just send 2,000 emails per week so that we can get 10 clients, right? But let's say there's diminishing returns to that effort. Let's say that for whatever reason, they're still not convinced. Well, then 4 times the amount of cold outreach. Do you think if you do 4 times more outreach, won't you be able to double your revenue? Of course you would, because it's the law of large numbers. And by doing this very simple exercise, what you're doing is, in essence, aligning the conscious and the unconscious. Now there's absolutely no way that you do not achieve that goal. You expect to achieve it. So when you expect to achieve it, you get it, right? So this step is very important, because once you know what the goal is and you set the right system that you can fully trust, you get it. If you become, and this is the third step, a good systems operator. By becoming an elite operator, someone that can deliver on that system to the best of your ability, you make it happen. If you're going to be sending 4 times more emails, guess what? You cannot work 4 times as hard. Ideally, you already maxed out your personal capacity. So you need to think about new ways of doing it. You need maybe to reshuffle how are you organizing your schedule. Maybe you need to hire different people. Maybe you need to hire agencies. You start thinking like a system operator. All right, so what can I do in order to give myself a chance of sending 4 times more email? And I said 4 times more email, I didn't say double my revenue, because when you're focused solely on revenue, in this case, you're focused on output. The more you focus about the outcome, about the output, the more stressed out you'll become. Elite performance is about mastering the process. The only thing you need to care about is make sure that every single week you are sending 4,000 emails with the same level of quality and the same perfect scoring that you had before. So without lowering your standards. And this is how you win. This is how can you achieve any goal that you set for yourself. Some goals are harder to reach, other processes are harder to pin down, and sometimes becoming an elite operator is something you need help with. In fact, that's what we do in our Elite Founders Mastermind. So if you believe we could help you, book a call below and let's see how can we architect your life, your mind, and your business to achieve seemingly impossible goals like we've done hundreds of times at this point. And this is how you do it. And this is how I intend to do it with Selfmastered. Now, what is the specific goal that I'm pursuing in the next 12 months? It's 10xing the number of clients, right? So far, we are in this weird position in which everybody that comes in contact with us, that enters our product, loves it. The mastermind is bustling with very incredible people, 7, 8, 9-figure entrepreneurs, but we don't have that much lead flow. Why? Because marketing for the kind of product we do is not as easy. So what can I do in order to 10 times the amount of clients, great people that we sign up, that we help get to that next level? Well, simple. By 25xing my marketing efforts, both in Twitter and on LinkedIn. I'm going to be absolutely hard on these 2 platforms, and I have architected my routine to start the day writing. I am writing 90 minutes at the beginning of each day because that gives me the leverage, the power to create content that attracts people. So if I want to 10 times the amount of clients, I'm going to do 25 times more content, written content on Twitter and on LinkedIn. But on top of that, I'm also doubling the amount of videos that we're going to be publishing in this channel. So if we do 25 times more written content and we also do 2 times more videos, it is impossible that we cannot 10 times the amount of clients. It is just a matter of time, not a matter of chance. And here I'm thinking linearly. I'm not even thinking exponentially, because all of that compounds very quickly. So growing your client base by 10 times within 12 months seems like an impossible goal. But as soon as I tell you that the system is to do 25 times more content, and I can do that by myself, and also record 2 times more videos on YouTube, then you start thinking, well, that actually kind of makes sense, right? That seems like a system that is well thought out. See how this works? So right now, if you have a big goal, something you truly want to achieve, something that will take you to the next level, think about what is the system that you can set in order to get there, and more importantly, what do you need to become? And what things do you need to start doing that you're not doing right now in order to operate that system, in order to be an elite operator, an elite founder that can achieve in one day what others achieve in 1 week. So I hope this video was useful. This is a very simple insight, but dude, it is so important because everything you want is at the other side of a decision, a system, and a transformation. See you in the next video.